All right. Oh. Why is fine? Fine to start. Keys. There we go. Andra. Right, let's see. First thing to do. Set the message speed. 0 is the fastest, despite the fact that 1 is the second, or is the slowest. Yeah. So, for anybody that doesn't know, the max level in this game is based on how many people you have in the simulation section of the game. And if you don't know what I mean by that, then Actraiser is a an interesting game. It's part 2D platformer, like you're seeing here in front of you now, and part Sim City God Sim sort of. Well, that wasn't very good. So in the simulation section of the game, your population is, my goodness, your population is dictated by the score you get in these 2D platforming sections. So it's really important that you get, for example, 1-ups there. A 1-up is worth 1,000 points at the end of the round. And it makes death something that's not terribly punishing in this game, because you can always use it as an opportunity to farm some more points and ensure that you've always got a good population inside of your simulation. Just gonna face tank a couple of hits there to get through this level. This boss is not particularly. I'll just face tank some through here. This is playing this a little bit safe. Maybe a little bit not safe enough, but it should be done. So the the 5,000 points that I got there, plus 4 extra lives, plus a little bonus from my time, that's a very reasonable amount of points to get on the first act, first scene. Unfortunately, this is the last time in the game we will hear that amazing music that is Fillmore Act 1. It is one of the best chiptune songs on the Super Nintendo, and you will never hear it again. I need to tell the people to build. Tell them, come build over here towards this. And while that's happening, I'm going to use the powers of whatever deity I am to kill monsters, which will give me mana to cast spells, like this lightning bolt here. And this lightning bolt will allow me to clear out spaces for my people to grow. And I don't have enough mana to cast lightning, so I just have to wait till the people, well, I can kill some monsters. They'll give me some mana. And, yep, I'm up to 11 now, but you can't cast spells while your people are doing stuff. And whenever your people fully seal a monster's lair, you get your mana filled back up to maximum. So I'd like to try and time that out so that whenever I do get the monster's lair unsealed, I've got 0 mana at the time. And that will be a very efficient use of my mana. Alright, people want to talk to me. Okay, so up to this point, that's, of course, they didn't have the ability to seal the monster's lairs up until that point, apparently. So I didn't really time that very well. I'm going to get full mana while I have 13. Now they found a strange statue, so we can go in. What have we got here? It's just a bomb. That item just clears all enemies on the screen. Don't really care about it right now. Let's get these trees away for our fellas. Actually, I should have guided them over to the other monster's lair as soon as so I'm going to tell them to go that way first. Over here, I believe it's 8 squares you can tell them to do at a time, so I went over there and then back. And the people of this first area will not gain the ability to craft bridges until you have sealed the other monsters' lairs. Strange things have been happening to me. He's the wizard. He thinks of things and they come true. Shocking. Come on. And unfortunately, everything these people are, well, they're all a little bit in trouble, to be honest with you. Because these houses that they're currently building are really terrible. They are just, I believe they can only hold 2 people per house, even though you see 4 people being pulled out of them. Maybe it's 4 people. But as the population grows and increases, the sophistication of the buildings that they're going to produce are, it's going to go up. And then once we get those more sophisticated buildings, which can hold 6 or 8 people, I can't remember what it is, then these current buildings are going to be super useless, and they're going to be limiting our population growth. So once we get the ability to make good buildings, then all these buildings here are going to need to be replaced, let's say. We'll be using the time-honored construction technique of earthquake. Oh. Else on the screen. Level up, nice. Get more mana. Truth be told, you could just let your folks, you could just let your guys die. Letting monsters abduct your citizens and carry them away only affects the current population, not the maximum population. So anybody that gets abducted just gonna get replaced as far as quote unquote God cares. All right, big rock pile. Let's strike it with some lightning. They found something? An offering? What have we got here? Magical fire. We'll take some magical fire. And that's a spell for the 2D platforming sections. Magical fire is not a particularly good spell. But it is significantly better than nothing. Don't really have anything to cast my spells on at the minute. I can't cast like the wind gust or anything to blow the enemies away. I suppose I could try hitting them with some lightning bolts, but that's only gonna go so far. Oh, and I'm probably going to label it in the stream's description or the video on demand's description, but I'm going for maximum level in this run, not maximum population. That's a little bit of a pain in the ass, but yeah, maximum level. These these fields here as well, these are really low quality fields. They can only support a limited number of people. So in the oh sorry, bye-bye. What have you got for us now? An offering. And the source of magic, these are excellent. Source of magic is what lets us cast our magical spells in the 2D platforming section. So yeah, having that magical fire is not going to be much use if we don't have a ability to cast it. You could take damage with the little cherub that you're flying about with here, this little angel. That's not technically my character. Technically my character is the deity or god or whatever that sort of has this little cherub under his command. So there we go. After we seal this third one, we should get the ability to build bridges. Okay, so that's an item, an offering that will make my little cherub stronger for a little while. There's the bridges notification. Super. And you can see that the houses are starting to get more sophisticated already. So they got like thatched huts at the start, and now we're on to like log cabins. And every area of the world that you go to has their own sort of, well they're not all unique, but this particular style of like log cabins and whatnot, it's used a couple of times. But whenever you go to like an island nation, they've got like sort of Polynesian huts, and you go to the desert, and they sort of live in like pueblos, and it's pretty neat. Some extra levels is nice. So what I could do is I could pull out my lightning and burn down these houses with lightning, and then the maximum population would go down, but the building space and the ability to feed those people would remain. So it doesn't really actually cost you anything as the god in this game to murder the shit out of your people, if that's what suits your needs. So yeah. All the land's starting to get filled up now. Unfortunately, there's too much land being taken up by fields. So once I get wheat, then wheat will be able to support many more people. And then there'll be more room for houses, which means the population will get bigger. And of course, there'll be tier 3 houses, so there's the thatched huts being tier 1, log cabins being tier 2, and then we're gonna get like brick houses next as the final upgrade. But they're safe because the brick houses, or the tier 3 buildings, are immune to being knocked down by earthquakes. So that's why earthquake is really valuable at clearing up that sort of low-tier housing and low-tier food, because the high-tier housing and food can survive the earthquake, so it won't tear those down. So the people here, they're going to seal this final monster lair. And after they seal the monster lair, the second act of the side-scrolling action game will become available to me. And yeah. Good. Alright, so the people want to talk to us, and something strange has happened. Same nightmare every night. The Minotaurs have appeared through a big hole in the southeast. Curse the people. He's already afflicted by the monster. He's already dead. So please go down and slay the monsters. And I'm going to let this play out for a little while longer. Get my population as high as I possibly can, because that will make it easier for me to get more points in the the side-scrolling point section. And there we go. There's our first like brick houses being built. So the population of this area is large enough now that they have tier 3 buildings. Got a little path to the west going off here. We can connect that up in the next sort of sim section. Unfortunately, there is little else to do until these houses are built, but to just sit and wait. This is why I had the fast forward on my controller at the start of the game, because when I usually like to play through this game, I generally like to skip through these parts, but since I'm doing this as sort of completed on stream, I'm not going to use any frame skips or save states or nothing like that. It's going to be completely legitimate. Even though it is emulated, I'm going to play it as though it weren't emulated. Look at them all go. Okay, so time just passed there. You can see by the hourglass up at the top there, and nothing happened. So the people here have reached the maximum population. So it's time to... I'm gonna go down here, assign my magic, even though I don't particularly want to use this magic. It's better than nothing. And yep. Let's go fight monsters. Leave Fillmore Act 2. It's a bit longer than the first one. Not necessarily any harder. Just some points you gotta collect and make your way through. The combat in this is it's very stiff, very deliberate. You know, it's not quite as bad as say Castlevania or games that, you know, really make you buy your jump arc or wedding ring. Not quite as bad as that, but it's really stiff. You can not turn directions after you jump, but you can halt your momentum, so you can kind of stop and fall down, but you can't go back the way you came. Like you can in say, like, Contra, or to a lesser extent in Super Mario Brothers. All my points got away from me. Well, that was an oof. Wow. Face tanked everything there. I should jump to there. That was a mistake. Might cost me a life for that, because I gotta beat a mini-boss here. But as I've explained, dying in this game doesn't really have super heavy consequences, because you could just use the opportunity to grind out some more points for yourself. Like, that totally, definitely, absolutely, 100% intentional points. Okay, the game's punishing me for lying now, so... this is where those stiff controls really, really make you work for it. Right. The maximum population available to me should be in Fillmore. Should have been achieved with that many points. I'm not 100% certain, but I think so. And we've lost the male head of the church, or whatever that person is. But as you can see now, whenever the time ticks down, oh, we've already reached a... Okay, so this is not maximum population based on my score. This is the maximum population based on the number of tiles there are on this on the place. Each of there can only be 256 buildings, or 255, or is it 254 buildings, including fields and houses and all that sort of stuff. So we have the maximum number of houses. We've just got crap houses that can't really support very many people. So once these houses are knocked down, we'll get lots more. Matter of fact, let's There we go. There's a square. So when these 4 houses are knocked down, now whenever the timer up the top resets, those 4 buildings should be replaced with tier 3 buildings. The maximum population will increase, and yeah, this is basically how you continue this area. But time to move on to the next area. This is Fillmore. Next is Bloodpool. Off we go to fight monsters straight away. Bloodpool Act 1. Three hits. Forgot 3. You can be really liberal with sort of tanking hits in this one. There's plenty of healing items along the way, and there is one right before the last boss. And there's a 1-up right there, being guarded by that that fellow that needs 3 hits to die. Oh. Another 1,000 points. This boss can be a little bit of a pain. Primarily because he can knock you into the ooze in the middle, and you will take a death in 1 hit. That was definitely danger of dying in 1 hit there. Ooh, that was a risky jump I just made there. Alright, that took a while, but boss down. So Blood Pool's little sort of gimmick about itself is that instead of having trees to knock down, we've got swamps to dry up. So there. And I'm just going to get to drying up everything. There is actually no point in doing this spot right here. It's quite interesting. That there are no locations on this square that the people will be able to build houses or plant crops or anything like that. So it's just sort of a waste of your mana and your time to dry that one. I don't know. For all we know, maybe they like a little marsh beside the temple or whatever that is. Oh, Teddy. Teddy's not not listening to his parents. If you die in this mode, if your health goes down to 0, doesn't really mean a great deal of anything. You just lose the ability to defeat the monsters, which means that you know, the monsters can abduct your people and things like that. But once again, doesn't really change anything. It just depletes your current population, not your maximum population. It'd be really nice if I could get one more sunbeam out here. Oh, it's 30, it's 30, it's 30, it's not 20. And then, once this monster lair is sealed, I'll get my mana refilled all the way back up to full. They don't know how to build bridges. Well, I wonder who could teach them how to build bridges. Let's build over here, up here, across, down. Build. Oh, I should be using my sun power while this is all going on. Oh, I do not wish to blow the gust of wind. Trucking our way along. let's refine this. There. Oh, we're built. Okay, let's go back up to the Sky Palace. Go back over to Blood Pool. Observe the people. Take their ability to build bridges. Turn back over to Blood Pool. Use an offering and bridges. And they know how to grow wheat, which is fantastic. They will give us an unlimited supply of wheat. Teddy's run away. That's bad. Can't find him. He must be very hungry. Here's a loaf of bread. Teddy is down here. Let's take an offering. An offering? Oh, I got to take the bread. I take the wheat, take a few wheat, and the loaf of bread. Teddy's spot. He somehow got over there and is now going to go home, despite the fact that there are no bridges being built. However, he did find a strange device, which can destroy a monster's lair. And that is the only way that you can destroy this layer over here. So I'm not sure what happens if you try and use that on a different layer. You'd be you'd be soft locked out of it if you could. So I imagine there's a safety check in place. I found something in the magic scroll. That's nice. And if we use rain, oh, I don't have the mana for rain. Alright, let's get the building continued on now that we can build some bridges across. I also need to use the wheat. Turn into wheat fields, which are much better. And there's the magical Stardust, one of the best spells in the game, but not the best spell in the game. Let's get these people moving. Take some more wheat. Right, just gonna let that build out a second. And they've already moved on to stage 2 housing already. That's quite good. Unfortunately, they are very definitely doomed. Yes, if I make it rain right here, nothing happened there. Is it up here? The lake rise, offering. Source of life, excellent. And I'm gonna take a wheat for the future. And tier 3 housing. Excellent. Fillmore can now produce wheat, because that's the connection to the other side that I was mentioning before. You see, they've hardly built any fields down here, because the wheat up here is supporting them all. Alright, so shit's gone. It's just a bomb again. It is. Take another week, because we need more. There. That should be every square filled in. And then we'll go do Act 2, because these people are not particularly happy at the moment. We'll kill the big bad. And then, surely, the people of Bloodpool will be happy, right? 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 That's nice. That's what we're here for. One more level, and I can cast Earthquake. Which I'm not going to reach in Bloodpool. We're going to have to go to the desert to get the next level. Why are they not going over there? They should have gone over there. I could have sworn that was the last place I put them. And yet they're not going there. What's going on? Oh, there we go. That's all it took. Right, so I'm not going to level up no matter what the population gets to here. It's never going to be enough. So, up to the Sky Palace. Make sure we equip the Magical Stardust. Very powerful. And we go down for Blood Pool Act 2. They use this music multiple times when Act 1 of Fillmore is so good. Ugh. Not that this music's terrible, but... cheeky. Oh my. Did not mean to face tank quite so hard there. Gotta get them points. These guys, ugh, their creepy long arms. Those little ghosties have baited me twice now. Alright, let's see if I can get this bonus first try, because this is not... It's good. You gotta be lucky and get the timing right, as well as... Nice! First try. Alright. Ha ha ha! He just turned around and sniped me. Oh, not at the bottom. So, this boyo right here, he turns into something altogether really nasty once he hits 50% HP. What you want to do is you want to get him in this situation right here. Face tank a little hit yourself. And then lay into him so you get him way past 50% health. That's nice. He's only going to be in his wolf form for a little while here, and I can basically just hide from him and cast the star spell. It's really bad here, but... There's so many platforms to hit your stars, but yeah, it'll do the job. Look at all them points. Alright. So happy. Teddy returned. Precious scroll. Take the scroll. We can look after ourselves. Wonderful. And they're all fighting. People have become bitter and selfish. Quarrels and fights. Too much stress. Calm the people. I just killed all the monsters in this area for you. Like every single one, including a big wizard folk. And you're not happy. Right, well, we're just gonna have to fuck off. Head to the desert. Cactuses do hurt God. Just in case you were curious, cactuses do hurt God. About as much as a demon throwing a spear does. I know that there's a health at the end of this one, so I'm just going on my way. And the magical stars absolutely tear this boss apart, so I'm not concerned about the boss at all, really. Your sword does have a little bit of backswing on it whenever you could like hit someone behind you when you're... Wow. And you don't want to let these flying scorpion boyos here pile up on you. They will ruin your day real fast if you let more than one or two of them on screen at any point in time. And oh, lucky. That's lucky. As they say, magical stars make this not a problem at all. All you gotta do is save them through the level. Easy peasy. Relatively decent score for Cassandra Act 1. That is not what I wanted to do. Desert town, yes, wash away the sand. I want to get all of this mana spent up before we seal this monster lair. Now, first things first, get rid of those fields that they're growing there. You don't want them to be having that. Yes, yes, people lost in the desert. But now they will no longer grow anything but wheat, which is useful. The game has said, if you carefully read through the messages there, the game has said to me that there are people lost in the desert, please go find the people lost in the desert. They are right here, but unfortunately, as soon as you find those people, well, bad things start happening. So, even though it's a little bit cruel, gonna just leave those people in the desert. Doesn't matter how quickly you rescue them or not. They do not survive. Even if you go directly there, they are not not in the alive part of the game. And you will get the curse anyway. And I need to spend all this mana before we seal this monster lair, like, now. There we go, that's good. Got that all spent before that monster lair gets sealed. Yes, 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 the pyramid. Yep, yep, I knew it was there. Believe it or not. All this land built out nice and quick. And even though I'm not going to rescue the people, go clear that area out. We just don't send our population that direction. Tier 2 homes already. That happens real quick here. Get our boyos up there. There we go. That's nice. Big pyramid, you say? That looks like... Is that tier 3 homes already? Boy, that was fast. So I would like to get one more level before I get the plague, because the earthquake ability requires 160 mana, and that will be my maximum mana points whenever I level up one more time. And then after that, plague away. Go. So first thing I'm going to do immediately, cast the earthquake. Get rid of all of these low-level houses. The pyramid walls have fallen. And the only things remaining are the tier 3 houses. And everything built from now on will be tier 3 houses. And they've got loads of stuff for us. Source of life, that's an extra health point. Take the consumables, they're alright. And there. There. People are sad. That's not good. Probably go take care of them monsters for them, I guess. And the levels start to get a little bit trickier now, but I've got way more health than I had at the start of the game. So all in all, the levels are getting, I would say, a little bit easier. All in all, as I said, they are harder on an individual level, but if you take into account your health and the magic that you've got and the experience that you've had, then yeah, it kind of gets okay. The last level, though, it really will tear you up. Don't even really need that magical scroll, but... Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Don't think I need this one up here either, but I'll take the free points. Ooh. Well. I came down here to kill those guys again for the 3 points. That's all. Definitely didn't fall. It's not enough that those things drop on you, but they also send out like 3 little mini projectiles when they hit the ground. Oh. It's just a beginner trap here, because if you don't jump onto that platform, you will die. Not very cool. Surely the people of Cassandora are happy now, right? Surely. And we just kind of have to wait for them to truck along here. I think that's meant to be a person playing with their dog. But that's a big dog. That's more like a person playing with their horse. Oh, yep, just let the town build for a while. Not really a great deal to do. And once I've got most of the roads built, I will, I'll deal with their people that ran off into the desert and died. Would have thought that they would have found them by now, but they haven't. I mean, it's basically in... They're basically in this person's backyard. We have to build up here in order to, well, this is like a prophecy, I guess, is what the game is going for with this. So it would generally be sort of a good time in the game to just sort of chit-chat about, I don't know, I guess about the game. And I guess saying as you're playing as God in this game, that would make it a pretty heavy conversation straight from the start. And if you didn't really address specific topics up and down, it might just come across as rantings of a crazy person. So I'm just gonna sit here and talk about how I'm not gonna talk about the game's story. I think I need to come down here. No? Is it this square? I thought you had to do one of the squares just so, but guess not. Already dead. Bury him near the shrine. There we go. The people have learned a new song that makes people happy. They call it music. But unfortunately, as soon as they've discovered the happy music, plague. Is it not always a plague? And they need some herbs. Praying to God to bring them some herbs. Right, let's take all your goodies. We have the ancient tablet, with the eagle. We got the harmonious music and magical abilities. Nice. Right, so let's take this guy pause and go back to Bloodpool. Go down and talk to the people. We will cast an earthquake. Now the people aren't so unhappy anymore. Because they're dead. But I will still, I'm going to give them... Oh, wait a minute, where's the harmonious music? Did I not take it from the people at Cassandora? Don't mind me, Bloodpool, I'm just passing through. Where's the music? There's the harmonious music right there. Why won't it let me use it in Bloodpool where it's supposed to be used? Maybe I've killed too many of them that they're not happy. I killed too many of them with the earthquake and now there's not enough of them. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's here now for some reason. Okay, the people who are alive are now no longer arguing. And they discovered a compass. So I'm going to back up to the Sky Palace. Head over to Fillmore. Observe the people. Apparently, these ones that are down here in their boats before were just wandering around aimlessly. So, oh, I didn't take the compass. I'm gonna take a wheat. And I had a source of magic there I didn't even know about. I'm going to give these people the compass. Oop. Got deep sea boyos out here. And I gotta wait for them to finish their expedition. And then by the time they do that, I should have enough mana to cast another earthquake. To get rid of all these tier 1 and tier 2 homes. Let's see if there's any snacks sitting around. Well, there don't appear to be any snacks around me, but that's never stopped me from having a cup of tea before. Did the boat? Oh no, it hadn't returned yet. Okay. So now we just need to wait for them to rebuild all their houses. And that'll be the maximum population of Fillmore reached. But that takes time. So we're back to just waiting for shit to happen. And he's going to come back with an extra health point for me. As a source of life, I believe. And that'll be an extra hit point I can take in the... or is it an extra life? I'm not sure. It's good. It's good. Just, it's good stuff. Yeah, just take my word for it. You want it. Did the boat come back? Oh, there it is. Surely it's heading back at this point. Doesn't matter. The town is still building itself. Gotta wait anyway. Gonna have to go wait in Bloodpool after this too. No, why is he turning back? Well, they really packed the population density thick down here. And we got the countryside. Where's the boat? Where's the boat going? Where's... I gave them the compass, right? I gave them the compass. What's it doing? Come on! This boat's killing me. Go. Go. No, don't turn. He's gotta be going back. Come on. Come on. No, don't do it. Don't. Oh my god. I'm actually starting to wonder if there's something wrong with it. He's usually like he's heading further out again. Let's return to the Sky Palace and then come back down. Sort of reload the area, turn it off and on again. Check and make sure they haven't got it for me. No, nothing to offer. And we're getting very close to the sprite limit on the map now. You literally can't have any more sprites after a certain point. And that's why getting maximum population as opposed to maximum level is so much more of a pain in the ass. Because I think this bridge that I've built right here, I think it's disqualifying me from getting the maximum population you can get on this map. Because that bridge could be a house, and the house could support, I believe it's 8 people. So I think I've been disqualified by 8. I should have gotten... I don't understand. I gave them the compass. Why they do this to me? And this should be it. That's the last one. The boat isn't even out anymore. So, wow. And this music's quite nice. Have to listen to it for a while. 2 or 3 buildings all have to be built. Got all wheat fields. And they've got lovely little cottages with purple roofs for some reason. Just a handful of pixels each house. But it's quite charming. And this particular patch of land right here that I didn't dry up. One of the reasons you don't want to dry that up is because even though houses and fields can't be built on this land because there's no space allocated for them, bridges can still be built. So you can limit yourself to how many houses you can have by building here and just having bridges where there could be houses. I could dry this up, I just don't send the people there. Like, just make it look not that way. I can dry it up and just not do anything with it, so it looks nice. But I'm not going to tell the people to go there, because they'll just build a bridge over here, and then they'll build a bridge going up here, and then they won't build anything on the land. Look at him go! This all here, I'm not sure if this could be done better to limit the number of bridges that are built in this area. This is part of the reason why as I say, I'm going for max level and not max population. Look at him go! That might be the end of it there. That might be the last one. I'm still gonna let one more cycle go past here, make sure. Nope, they're still going. $858. That sounds right. Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm pretty sure that's it now. Still gonna wait till one more. Nope, I was wrong again. So I'm just gonna stop talking until it actually stops going. Oh no, that's a field. That didn't increase the population. Right, us blood pool finished. See if Fillmore. I gave them the compass. Like, give me my stuff. I want my stuff. Give me my stuff. Why? I don't understand why the boat went out and it just went around and around and around and around and around, and around for a really long time, like way longer than it normally does. But something I'm forgetting. So, Casador is done, off to Mirana now. Oh, this is, it's not hard, but it's irritating. Look at all those points. Five hits. Five hits. They take 5 hits. And just... nice. I don't want one of them points, but we'll live. Oh, I don't want two of you at once. That'll do. You can both be in the same location at once, that's fine. No, you can't get back up there. Oh, that's 1,000 points up there. Oh my goodness, I forgot about this boss. All right. No magic required for that one. Alright, cover with palm trees. Yes, get rid of the palm trees, no problem. So, first things first. No, I don't want to take an offering. I want to use wheat. You started early. I also need to do an earthquake, because that's going to make this land collapse over here. And of course I am going to do another earthquake to them later on once they get the ability to make tier 3 buildings. Get this mana used up, drying up all the... before they seal that temple. Temple has appeared. Definitely wasn't me that built that. Some shenanigans going on. Alright, that's all the work done. Oh. Good work. And I'm going to give these folks the tablet. They're going to send an expedition. And I'm also going to have to lightning strike this spot. Hey, that's not what we want. The people on Marana have the herb that the people in Cassandora need. Blah, 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 blah. So, well, basically, there's a cult forming right here. And, just even though I like to have some fun with cults, this one's not bad. We need them to go away. Yep, herbs. Yay. Take their herbs. And the consumable power-up. These should be tier 2 houses. I think I might have said earlier on that the houses was based on the population, but I'm pretty sure that the houses are based on how many monster layers you've sealed. There we go, that's the return from the, expedition up here to this eagle-shaped island. Fetch that magic for me. Alright. Yep, they're all gone. Right. So, let's smite the shit out of them right now with an earthquake, because they're all evil. and the magical aura is in fact the best magic in the game, so I'll be equipping that, even though I don't... Do I use it here? I don't think I use it here. Maybe I do use it here. Which one is this one? I remember now. I believe we want to go left. Yeah. Ah. Yes, this is not a very pleasant one, especially if you don't. That was not good. Okay, that was shameful. I'm just gonna accept that I'm gonna die here, because I'm gonna die here. There is an extra life over here, which I could pick up. I could skip it if I had a fucking pair, but... I want the extra life, because I'm probably gonna die. No! No, the glowy balls are gonna be what do me here. Just yeah, I was gonna go for it there, but no, like if you die, you do not get your magical charges replenished. So I just went ahead and bit it there and sucked it up, and I'll just do better this time. Not gonna have to worry about points this one anyway. Basically going through the level twice. Alright, okay, fine. It's very strong. Need to remember for the future, the magical stars, much better for that boss. I think I got enough points to max out the population just from... I won't swear by it. Yes, that's very good. Now build. I believe the population, the max population of Marana is 500 and something. It's the smallest one by quite a bit. I wonder if the people in Fillmore ever came back with my shit. There's no boat out. I'm not offering it. They just stole my compass. They stole my fucking compass. I swear to God, I gave it to them. I gave them the fucking compass, and they never gave me the source alive. Build. Build. I am re-evaluating whether or not I should use the fast forward feature in emulators to skip this part. I am not going to do it, but I am reconsidering it. Up to 410? A couple more cycles? Yes, build. $514, is that it? I mean, it's been a while since I played this, so I mean, I'm still gonna wait the cycle and see if more people come out. I think it might be 530 something. $530? There's only one house built. That could be it. 538. Okay. I believe that's it. Yep, that's it. And Casadora was definitely finished. Oh, wait a minute. Have I not? I didn't cure them of their plague. Whoops. $874. That seems about right to me. I don't think there's going to be any more houses built, even though there's a bunch of space here. I think it's done, or it's almost done. Yep, that's that one finished. So, new area. Look at all that Mode 7 graphic. Little touch of RNG. Points. Yeah. Down here as quick as possible to get those points, and before the next eruption happens. And this is one of only 2 times in the game, I think, you get the laser sword. The Divine Sword of Justice. That's what we're calling it. Ah. I mean, points. I needed the points. Needed the points, yeah. Yes, and that's what you need to be worried about for this part, is getting knocked off the edge. Right, so if I recall... Is it... Yeah, it's this one. This one? Just want to kneel down at the front of it and just swing. I'm so upset myself. I didn't mind dying the once or the twice, but it's like 3 times in this area. 4 times. Oh, if I have to restart this area, I am gonna be so upset. Well, that was pretty ungraceful, but I have more than enough points that I need for this entire zone. I don't even have to do Act 2 for points to get the max population. So that's what I was going for the whole time. And I was successful. Yeah. Okay, rocky areas. Yep. Get rid of the rocks for us. I got the demon. Well, that was a misclick. Now, before you people here, before you settle down and live, are you aware that there's a volcano? So those big skull things right there, they will do earthquakes which if you play it correctly and seal their one last, and you sort of deal with them while you're sealing all the rest of the layers, they can cause the earthquake that causes all the tier 1 and tier 2 buildings to fall down for you. Save you the cost of the mana, but an offering? Lovely. Oh no. Her husband or partner, he got injured stealing the monster's lair. Oh no, he got gravely injured. Fatally injured. And he just wants to feel the rain on his face before he dies. There you go, rain on your face. Master's tears were peace enough. My god. Right. Get this on the go. Horses. And the horses will be good, because once we get up to the mountain, they will go up into the mountain and give me some goodies. Give me some goodies. I should probably just gonna rush straight to the lairs, like, get those tier 3 buildings on the go. Oh. Harsh? Their windmills won't turn. Now they're turning. Damn. It's all pixelated and shit, but they are still just blowing up that person's house with some lightning bolts. And a little black speech bubble comes up with a skull in it, so you know people died. Oh, that's good. They are making fleece, and I'm gonna need that for the cold area next. Alright, consumable. Mountaineering skills. So, let's them up, going up into the mountains, and they'll bring me some goodies. Look at him go! Scroll, you say? Well, I like scrolls. Alright, Monster's Lair getting sealed. Pew pew pew. And oh no, who would have guessed it? The volcano is erupting. Are you afraid? Are you afraid now? Really? You're worried? So, that's the level 3 housing built. Let's smite our holy smitiness on these tier 2 structures. Nice. Did I remember to give these folks wheat at the start? I'm not sure if I did or not. They've not felt the need to replenish their food stores, so... Oh, wait a minute. Maybe they used the windmills instead of the food. That might be ringing a bell. House, 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 house. Just houses. They're still building houses. Right, well, okay, I'm gonna go do the... Stop the volcano, I suppose. Suppose I'll go stop the volcano from around. But you guys owe me one. Mistakes were made. They were definitely made. Oh, all the way back here. Getting real punishing these deaths. Time-wise. Try not dying. Right, I remember now. Stay up here, kill him. And then stay on the upper platforms. There we go. Wonder why my magic wasn't going off. I'm gonna have to kill him normally at the end game boss rush, and there's like a pattern that you have to like jump up and down, and I don't remember it. I might be screwed when it gets to that part. Right, well, if you're in peace, then build faster. Please. Oh, that's a nice cup of tea. All gone. I think I might still need to build here. Everything else is covered. Down there, down there. And no, I don't think that's I don't think that's a square. Alright, just need to wait for the people to build. So, the next area I go to is the cold area. And you gotta give the people the fleece that the people from this area gave to you. However, one thing that's quite interesting is that the people there have already found something before you start the area, and they've just decided to keep it for themselves. So if you smite the temple with some lightning as soon as you go to the area, they'll be like, yeah, sorry, God. Sorry we stole your shit. I was kind of hoping to do all the side quests in this as well as get to the max level, but the Fillmore, I gave them the compass. They didn't give me my toy. I can't remember what it is. I think it's a source of life. But, yeah, they just wouldn't give it to me. Bloody Fillmorians. But yes, I guess the windmills are producing the food for the people here. But that's not how windmills work. Windmills are not just magical food generation machines. You have to give them what they need to grind up. Look at him go. Really does look like there's a block missing in there, but there's not. So I don't think I've actually said it yet, but the maximum level in this game is 24. And the maximum population still only gets you level 24, but you've got like a 60 people wiggle room, something like that. You've got a small amount of people that you don't have to get off of max population in order to get max level. And that's going to be approximately where I'm sitting. Well, I'm looking to be sitting. What I'm trying to say. $770? That seems pretty right to me. $778? I doubt there's more. That's it. My toast is done. And part 2 of this area is just a huge. This one's not a pain in the ass. It's just sort of tedious. Whoa. Fucking birds. Little bonus you can mess up here if you go down too early. And to the left here, I think, is it points that's over here? There's something over here, but I don't think I really care, but I'm gonna go get it anyway. There's something to pick up. Oh, it's food. I kind of like that. I like fire. One-up substitutes for 1,000 points. This part's surprisingly easy to fuck up. Like that. And you should have just used one of my magical charges, because I don't need them for the boss. Or at least I certainly don't need all of them for the boss. He wasn't there. There he is. And this is only bonuses up here. There is no progression. A little bit of health, bad guys, points to kill. But yeah, this is ultimately just goodies. And you can get back on that riding platform by just moving correctly whenever it comes along, like that. Well, you can really face tank a good bit of the late game in this if you don't really mind looking like an idiot on your stream, I guess. Oh, Myrmidon. Pretty good Act 1. And there are 2 of those demon head spawning locations. And give me my goodies straight away and smite you. Oh, you want to talk to me, do you? Huh? Kept something from me. Oh my god, I just got owned. This is what I kept all these consumables for? Just make this part of the final area more They're not even very good, to be honest with you. Those big skull things, they hurt. That wheat started right away. Oh, they don't have bridges yet, of course. What am I thinking? Fishery now? Alright. Another monster layer gone. They get bridges now, I believe. Yep. Why would you build a bridge there? Look at him go! Okay, magical light's terrible. Take it anyway and get the consumables. Use the consumables because there's not going to be anywhere else to use them. That's the last monster slayer in the entire game. Yes, yes, my tree. Oh, yes, we need to mite those tier 1 and 2 buildings. And now just needs to run for a while. You know, instead of doing 2 shorter waits, I'll just do 1 big long one after I get all the roads built. And once again, another waiting period. So I'm gonna go make another cup of tea while this is running. I will be right back in less than 2 minutes. But the road's gone. Yep, roads are done. Alright, go do the combat. This is the last combat. This is just the absolute worst. You just get to blast your way through this tree. And then there's a dragon at the end. And it's not hard at all because of magic. But the level itself is just so not... Oh, it's... Okay. Fucking birds. Right, I believe I need to go right first. Yep, right, up. Left. I think that's just points. I thought that was health. It's okay. I just have a planned death up at the top that is not accessible. Because I did so terribly in the first half. I don't heal here. Yes, I think if I fall down here, this is the health. No, it's not. God, I can't remember anything about this area. Is this the health? There it is. Sounds like they took this music straight out of a Star Wars game. Come on, play nice. Oh, it played nice. It played really nice, actually. Oh, look at those graphics. Like I'm really there. So it's going to try and take me now to the end game boss rush. But since I'm going to go for max level here, I need to go back to the final area and let the population fill out. Ah, the cutscene. Yes, yes. Right. Build. And as soon as I hit level 24, boss rush, end of game. It has a teammate. Looking good now. Getting pretty close now. Getting kind of nervous now. They're still building. What level am I then? I need 12 more people. For max level. So it's 2 more buildings. Well, there goes one. But I think 650 might... That might be the cap. I might be 4 people short. For max level. Yeah, no more people here. I mean, that's wheat growing. They've got wheat growing everywhere. There's no tier 2 buildings here. I definitely destroyed all the buildings here. Maybe I didn't get enough points on one of the levels. No buildings here? Not max level? Well, shit, I've missed something somewhere. I might have fucked this up with points. They're not building anything? Well, I guess this is just not max level anymore. Alright. So, yes, this is the one. Just take him down to 50% HP. I just leave him there. There's a good opportunity. Hopefully he doesn't go too crazy on me. God damn it. Oh, I'm jumping just way too early. And again. It's terrible. This is, I can't remember the pattern. You have to up there. Try. Okay, whenever he goes to run you over, you want to jump up onto the higher platform. That's it right there. Started so good. Started so good and I ended up losing 40% of my health. All right. Wonder if I should just die so I can get this started at full health. Oh, one hit away. I've got to go through a whole cycle of stars for one hit. This is why I said I shouldn't have taken it. I should have just died. If I'd had full health, it would have been. There we go. That was better to get them in two. One more cycle. That's all. One more cycle. There we go. And that's it. That's Actraiser knocked off the list. I'm really, really, really perplexed at how I didn't get max level. Admittedly, it's been a while since I played this game. Like, I didn't fuck up bridges, and things like that enough to cost me max level. So I'm genuinely perplexed as to where those last people went. Do not believe I can skip this, but I was planning on ending the stream here anyway. So, yeah, as usual, I don't think there's anybody watching, but if anybody is, thank you for stopping by and watching me play this relatively good Super Nintendo game. That is, it's kind of a meme, but yeah. Thanks for watching.